So the 21st century competencies appear to be a buzzword because it is often heard among educational circles. So what does it mean when educators speak about the 21st century competencies? Well, competencies are the knowledge as well as the behaviors that lead students to be successful at school and later in their careers. There are three domains that fall under the 21st century competencies. One being cognitive. So cognitive domain is the knowledge and the development of intellectual skills. It includes critical think, the ability to solve problems, the ability to make sound decisions, the ability to interpret and analyze information. Under cognitive domain is also the creativity and innovation. The expectation to be able to ideate becomes significant in today's world. Employers seek workers to be able to ask the right questions, to be able to go beyond the obvious, to bring different perspectives in order to solve real world problems. Today's employers ask their employees to be able to brainstorm, to be able to challenge assumptions, to find solutions in order to uncover unexpected innovation. Competency also includes the interpersonal domain, which is also referred to as the soft skill, the ability to understand and interact with other people. The skill can help a person to adjust his or her approach to work with others more effectively. So under this domain, we have communication, the ability not only to write, but to speak effectively and to listen what others are saying. It is part of collaboration, the importance to work well with others to complete a task or to complete a project. When working within a group setting, it is important to have empathy or have consideration for other people's ideas and suggestions, which may significantly differ with your own. Last of the domain is called the intrapersonal competency, which means it is the skill and the communication that occurs in one's own mind. It can be defined as a product of introspection or self-reflection that is continually renewed and rebuilt and projected onto how I want other people to perceive me in the world, in the society, and within my own community. Yeah. So Paul Tough is a Canadian author, speaker, and journalist. And he did research and he encourages parents and educators to strengthen the intrapersonal skills or competencies of young children because it correlates to their well-being and long-term success. So in one of his books, he speaks about the different intrapersonal competencies. One is growth mindset, the ability to be flexible, open to new information, willing to find solutions. Another one is perseverance, never giving up, despite the challenges, despite the obstacles. You keep going and working toward your dream. Another one, most important that I think, is self-confidence, the ability that you know deep down inside that you can achieve, that you can thrive in life. He speaks about self-regulation, how we monitor our behavior, how we monitor ourselves in social aspects. And last but not least is resilience, how we bounce back in times of failure, how we bounce back in times of disappointment. So when children harness and strengthen these interpersonal skills, they do achieve success and happiness. So why are 21st century competencies important? They are important because it ensures students to succeed in a global world where change is occurring continuously and at a rapid pace, and learning never ends. Our society needs a workforce who has these important skills in order to compete in a global market. Admission officers, as well as employers, are now increasingly valuing soft skills, skills that make a good worker, such as teamwork, leadership, written and oral communication, IT skills, time management, research skills. Many prestigious universities with desired and competitive undergrad programs receive stellar applications of students with similar grade point averages. The only way these universities differentiate the applicants is through interpersonal and intrapersonal competencies. Volunteer initiatives. How did the student demonstrate his or her leadership skills in the community and at school? Which clubs, which activities did the student get involved in? What were the outcomes or life lessons learned? Universities and employers are now seeking for well-rounded individuals. The Conference Board of Canada identified employability skills in 3 areas. One, fundamental skills. So now employers are looking for good communications, manage people who could manage information, people who are good at numbers, people who could think and solve problems. Personal management. We are looking for workers who are responsible, who are accountable, who have a great attitude, who develop and adopt continuous learning, as well as teamwork skills. We are becoming a diverse world. We need to be able to get along with each other. For this particular seminar, I want to focus on the importance of oral communication. So employers are searching for people who can communicate information and ideas clearly and effectively in a variety of situations. So for example, workers should be able or should be comfortable to speak both face-to-face and within a group situation. They should be able to communicate with diplomacy. They should communicate complex ideas in logical, ordered, and concise manner. Workers should be able to speak to inspire others, to negotiate effectively, and learn how to remain calm in heated exchanges.